Hi everyone, it's Mr. King with Math Recalculated. Today we're going a little more in depth with fractions. What we're going to talk about today is the property of 1. We're going to talk about improper fractions, mixed numbers, and then converting improper fractions to mixed numbers and mixed numbers to improper fractions. So let's get going. The property of 1 states any number except 0 divided by itself is 1. What it looks like mathematically is a over a equals 1, which if the number is the same on the top and the bottom, it's going to be 1. So I'll give you a couple more examples. If it's 2 over 2, well, that is going to reduce to 1. 4 over 4, 1. 77 over 77, that's 1. So the property of 1 just states if the numerator and the denominator, again, the top and the bottom are the same, that fraction is equivalent to 1. Moving on to improper fractions. So improper fractions is a fraction that its numerator is bigger than the denominator. So what that states is a fraction is improper when a, which if you remember from the last lesson, a is the numerator. So when a is greater than your b, or your denominator. So when your numerator is greater than your denominator, that's what's referred to as an improper fraction. Improper fractions, again, pretty straightforward. If you have, let's say, 8 over 5, as you can see, that 5 is the denominator, 8's the numerator. 8 is greater than 5, so the fraction is improper. 11 over 10, same thing. Your denominator is 10, your numerator is 11. 11 is greater than 10. Your fraction is improper. 101 over 8, again, your denominator is 8, your numerator is 101. Your numerator, when the numerator is bigger than the denominator, your fraction is improper. So improper fractions, not too bad. When we get to mixed numbers, they scare a lot of people, but they're not that bad either. What a mixed number is it consists of a whole number, 1, 2, your integers, your counting number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a whole number, and a fraction. So now we get to the point where it's 1 1/2, 2 2/3. Those are the kinds that are mixed numbers. So mathematically what that looks like and stated, a with a BC. BC being your fraction, a being your whole number. Not terrible. Write a few examples of mixed numbers. Well, 1 1/5, 2 3/4, 5 5/8, and so on and so on. So a mixed number is a whole number with a fraction attached to it. So that would be 1 1/5, 2 3/4, and 5 5/8. Mixed numbers, not too bad. Now, what gets scary is now writing improper fractions as mixed numbers and vice versa, going the other way around. So let's look at these examples. They're not too bad. Don't get scared. First example, we have 7 over 4. So 7 over 4, that's an improper fraction because our denominator is smaller and our numerator is bigger than the denominator. So now how do we write that as a mixed number? Well, we take our denominator, our 4, we have to divide that by the numerator. So we take the denominator, divide it by the numerator, which is 7. So we get 7 divided by 4. And from there, 4 goes into 7 once. And this is just long division. If you can do it in your head, good for you. Then we have 7 minus 4 is 3. Well, we look, does 3 go into 4, 4 go into 3? No. So our remainder is 3. That's kind of how you would write it as a long division answer. In this case, as a mixed number, we're going to carry that 1 as our whole number. So our 1 turns into our whole number. And then our 3 is our numerator. And then the denominator stays the same, and it would be 4. So our writing 7/4, the improper fraction 7/4, as a mixed number turns out to be 1 3/4. Let's move on to the next one. We have 13/3. Again, we set it up. So how many times does 3 go into 13 is the question. Well, 3 goes into 13. I know it goes into 12. So we have 4. Again, long division, 1. 3 doesn't go into 1. So we have our remainder 1. In this case, again, our 4 would be our whole number. And then that remainder plus the same denominator that we had would turn into the fraction. So our remainder is 1, denominator is 3. We get 1/3. So our final answer, I'm going to change up this color, would be 4 1/3. That's that improper fraction to a mixed number. Now we go the other way around. A mixed number, let's convert that to an improper fraction. We do the exact opposite. So improper fraction, a mixed number, we divided the denominator by the numerator. Well, now with a mixed number, we multiply the denominator by the whole number. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we look here. We have 5 as our denominator, 1's at our whole number. So how I convert that is I actually go 5 times 1, and then you add what's left of your numerator up here. So our numerator is up here. We're going to then go 5 times 1 plus 4. So 5 times 1, well, that gives us 5. Plus 4 is 9. So writing this as a improper fraction, it would turn out to be 9/5. So 9/5, we have an improper fraction. Let's go to the last one. We have 3 1/2. Same thing. Now we're going to multiply. So we take our denominator and we multiply it by our whole number. So that gives us 3 times 2. And then we're going to add what's left of that numerator up top. So we're going to add what's up here. So we multiply the 3 times the 2, and then we add whatever that numerator is. Well, now we go 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1, and that becomes our new numerator. So 6 plus 1 is 7, and we carry the same denominator. The denominator does not change. That only starts changing when we get to multiplication and division. Right now, we're just converting improper fractions to mixed numbers and mixed numbers to improper fractions. So if you have any further questions, please comment, let me know. I hope this helped you out, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, please like and subscribe. Keep a lookout for more math recalculated videos. Take care.